everyone, Paul Levy with Brownells.
And I'm Keith Ford.
And today we have another gun from the vault. This is actually Rock Island's vault. We're over at the Rock Island auction, checking out a few of the firearms they have. And right here we have an excellent example of a Dragunov sniper rifle.
Yes.
This one is a proper Russian gun from everything I can tell.
Yep,
Probably
everything's there.
This is imported prior to them being cut off. When did that happen, Keith?
During the Clinton administration.
Yeah, so no more fun for us, no more actual Dragunovs into the country or Dragunov variants. So these are a pretty unique rifle. They are, of course, the Russian sniper rifle, semi-auto, adopted in the mid-1960s, chambered 7.62 by 54R. And for a rifle chambered in 7.62 by 54, this thing is light. What did you say this thing weighs?
Some close to around 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's you pick it up with how long a barrel it has, you expect it to be heavier than it is. It's got what, a 24-inch barrel?
Yep, 24.4-inch barrel.
Yeah, and it handles really well. The course is set up with iron sights, so you could shoot it like a standard AK essentially. But this particular model has the appropriate Russian sniper scope.
PSO1 scope.
Which, if you're not familiar with that, has a really intuitive reticle, has a nice ranging reticle that you can actually just place a man height target within that, and it'll tell you that's okay, that's at 300 meters. Go ahead and aim at that accordingly. Now, there's a common misconception with these that they're just a big AK or similar rifles like the PSL that they're a Dragunov as well.
Right.
That's not the case.
They're far from it.
Yeah, so what's the major difference there, Keith?
The major difference is this is a short stroke gas system on it, adjustable gas block. This is a forged, basically, receiver, where the AK is a stamped receiver. The AK is a long stroke piston system, or the PSL.
Yeah, the Romanian PSLs are basically a big AK.
Yep, that's all they are. They just supersized it up, but this is far from a PSL and AK. Dragunov did a whole different design on this.
Yeah, and starting back up at the adjustable gas system, so it's got two settings, is that right? And you can stick a rim of a 7.62 by 54 right there to adjust. It's got a short stroke gas piston, which, if you're not familiar, is basically a rod that impinges on the carrier but not connected to the carrier. It doesn't travel the full length of the carrier itself. And then it has a fully machined receiver right there, and then you'll be able to tell with the bolt here that there's no piston connected to it. Simply taps on it. Now the bolt itself is pretty similar to an AK.
Yeah, it's a 3-lug bolt rotating system. There's some little favors some parts of the AK and stuff in there.
Okay. And then as far as the trigger mechanism, the safety, very AK-esque, but it's definitely its own design. And then back here at the stock, you have this thumbhole type stock, and this actually, it looks super crude, but you go to shoulder this and
it works.
Everything's where it should be. It kind of has this leather or pseudo leather cheek piece right there, and your eye just falls right into place. It's an extremely comfortable rifle to shoulder. Does take a 10-round magazine, which we don't have present here, and that's one other feature that the AK, standard AK doesn't have, is a bolt hold open feature.
Right,
I don't know if we can show that off right there. It's this little nub right in there. So when you go back on an empty magazine, there's your locked back bolt. Simply insert a fresh mag, release the bolt, and you're good to go. Otherwise on this side, nothing too exciting there, but it does have a scope mounting rail. And now, is this the same style rail as a normal AK?
Yes, it should be. You can put a PSO1 scope on an AK.
Okay, yeah, so it has the Russian style scope rail, which you simply slide on, clamp it, and you're good to go. Looks pretty simple, but for this setup, it functions just fine.
Yep, they work really good.
Since the 1960s, so they did something right on this. And every gun guy in the U.S. apparently wants one, because this one's probably going to go for a good chunk of change.
Yeah, they've gotten super expensive.
Yep.
Just priced out of the market anymore.
Yeah, at least my market.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the Dragunov, courtesy of Rock Island Auction. Thanks to them for letting us handle this fine piece. So join us next time when we get another gun from the vault.